Charles. My name is Debbie Lancour. I've been a parishioner at St. Charles my entire life. I was baptized up on the hill, and I've never belonged to any other parish. I've raised 3 children at St. Charles, and they went to school there, and now my one daughter teaches at St. Charles. So we've been part of St. Charles a very long time. Many years ago, I worked for Mrs. Murphy, and I taught summer class, and we always had a fall class that met to talk about Thanksgiving, Advent, Christmas, and Epiphany. And one of the things I always taught my children was about the tradition we have in our home called Journey to Bethlehem. And in that tradition, we take our nativity and we carry it through the house. And every piece goes in a room. Mary's in the kitchen, Joseph is in the bathroom, the sheep are in the bedroom, maybe the wise men are in the living room and their camels are someplace. We spread them throughout the house. My little people, we make a big deal about it. We do like a little parade, and sometimes we sing songs like We Three Kings or O Little Town of Bethlehem, and sometimes they ask questions like, why are there shepherds? How come they have sheep? What do shepherds do? Where did they come from? How come they got invited? How did they know he was born? They didn't have a telephone. So we talk about the angels, and then we talk about the wise men. As my kids got older, we would have them look things up like, okay, go in the Old Testament and New Testament and find out something about the shepherds or the wise men or the star. And so that gave them a chance to be familiar with the Old and New Testament. And then as it gets closer, on the last day that my little grandbabies are here, before Christmas break, we take them all to where the manger is going to be. In their case, we put all the pieces in place except baby Jesus, because he's not born yet, and they get to hide him. Sometimes when my kids were older, we would leave out the shepherds and the wise men till they actually came to the manger. Like the shepherds would come one time, and then later at the Epiphany, the Magi would come, or the 3 wise men. And that's how we do our journey to Bethlehem. It kind of gets children to understand it's not just Santa Claus and presents. The reason we celebrate the season is the birth of Christ. And so this reinforces in them, we don't do it every day, we do it every like 2 or 3 days. So there's that anticipation that, oh, it's almost time for the parade, we're going to do the Jesus thing. And so that's a good experience for them. One of the first years my older granddaughter did it, she was 3. And when her cousins came down from Minnesota, they don't do church. So she's down there telling them all about the nativity, the angels and the shepherds and the baby Jesus and the wise men and the donkey. Do you know that Mary rode on the donkey? And it was so sweet to hear them. She didn't know I was listening. I was down the hallway. It was so sweet to hear a 3-year-old explain all that she knew about Christmas by her faith, which was very cool. And her cousins were just amazed because they'd never heard that story before. So have a very happy Christmas and enjoy your Advent.